Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all air signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. We have the Chariot, we have the Six of Swords, we have Death clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio. A very interesting spread, air signs, so there's definitely a transformation happening here from one to the other, and it could be pretty much anything. It could be you relocating from one location to another. If you live with roommates, for example, you could be leaving a Cancer behind and starting a new roommate agreement with Scorpio. If you're dating a Cancer, you could be leaving a Cancer for a Scorpio, but there's definitely some kind of a transition here. So the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is most likely you, air sign, trying to make a decision or actually making a decision to either relocate or to leave one person for another person. Or you could be deciding to end a relationship with somebody here. But the good news is that it will spark a new beginning for you in some shape or form, right? So the Chariot, the first card that came out, that's the first Cancer card. That's the personal Cancer card. And then we have the Six of Swords, and then Death. Death is the personal Scorpio card. So Six of Swords is a card of moving or relocating, or this is you changing your life for the better, because the Six of Swords is always an improvement card. So like I said, you could be leaving a Cancer behind and starting something with Scorpio. Or if we just want to look at all those cards together with the Ace of Swords, this is you making a decision to transform, transition your life in some shape or form. Right? So with the Death card, this is a major transformation here happening, but with the Ace of Swords clarifying it, this is you either cutting somebody out of your life, or this is you having a new beginning with someone here. But this is definitely a transition from one to the other. Gemini, we have the Fool, we have the Devil, we have the Star, we have Strength on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius or a Leo. A very interesting spread, Gemini. All four cards are major arcana cards. I didn't even want to clarify any of them. And like I said, you could be dealing with any of those zodiac signs, because the Devil is the personal Capricorn card, the Star is the personal Aquarius card, and Strength is the personal Leo card. But if we want to stay general, then I can interpret the spread two different ways. Scenario number one is you're letting something go, like an addiction or a very toxic person or a very toxic situation. Or for others of you, scenario number two is if you really, really, really wanted something, you're finally getting it. It's a wish come true. But either way, it's a positive spread. So let's look at scenario number one. The Fool, in this case, this is you letting something go. The Devil could be a very toxic situation or a very toxic person or an addiction or a bad habit. So if you were smoking, you could be quitting smoking, right? If you were drinking, you could be quitting drinking. Or it could be a situation or a person. So you will finally have the strength with the Strength card on the bottom of the deck to let it go. And the Star is all about healing in this case. So you're letting it go and you're healing from that person, a situation, or an addiction. For others of you, the Devil is most likely something you really, really wanted. It could be like a dream job. It could be a person. Or it could be a situation. It could be a thing. Right? So with the Star card, this is a wish come true. It's finally coming towards you, and with the Fool card, this will spark a new beginning for you in life. Because like I said, this is a very major spread. We've got all four major arcana cards, so it will literally be a new beginning in your life, something major. And strength is all about passion, right? So you were really, really passionate about it, that thing or person, you really want it. So here you go with the stock card. You asked and you shall receive, Gemini. All right, cool. Libra. We have the Hierophant, we have the High Priestess, we have the Emperor clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries or a Virgo. Oh, wow. So you could be dealing with any of those zodiac signs, because the Hierophant is the personal Taurus card, the Emperor is the personal Aries card, and the Hermit is the personal Virgo card. But if we want to stay general, then I can interpret this in so many ways. What's important here is that we have 4 major arcana cards. Gemini also had 4 major arcana cards right before you, Libra, but those were other major arcana cards. So this is still something very, very important happening here. What's interesting is the Hierophant in some tarot decks is called the High Priest. So we have both the High Priest and the High Priestess on the table, right? And it, to be honest with you, it kind of reminds me of the coronation. Somebody could be becoming an emperor or a king. Because it's all about something traditional, really, really traditional here. But others of you could be becoming a knight, especially if you live in the UK. You could be becoming a knight. Because the Ace of Swords, you know how they do the ceremony with the sword going on one shoulder to the other shoulder. I know I'm just I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so this is going to be something very traditional. Some of you could be becoming members of some closed society, or you could be signing up for something. You could be becoming a member of an organization. But it's going to be a very significant weekend for you, because like I said, these are all very important major arcana cards on the table. And the Hierophant is about something traditional to begin with. And we also have the High Priestess with the Emperor here. So you can always leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this plays out for you. But it's going to be a very important weekend for you, Libra. So you are either ascending to the next level, or you're becoming a member of some organization or a club, or something really traditional is happening. You could be getting married, or you could be attending a wedding this weekend, right? But this is like an elevation to the next level of whatever it is that you're doing. All right, cool. Aquarius. We have the Four of Cups clarified by Judgment, we have the Lovers, we have Justice, and we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra or a Sagittarius. So we've got 4 major arcana cards, just like the Gemini and Libra before you. They also had 4 major arcana cards, but different ones. So you could be dealing with any of those signs that I just mentioned in the beginning. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card, Justice is the personal Libra card, and Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card. But if we want to stay general, then I can interpret it a couple of different ways. Scenario number 1, some of you could be quitting drinking, because the first card that came out is the Four of Cups, and you see how this person is rejecting a cup. So it could be literally you rejecting a cup, right? So you're going to make a decision with the Lovers and Justice card to quit drinking. And Judgment, in this case, this is your judgment call. And Temperance is all about, you know, keeping your life balanced. It's all about healing. So you could be healing from drinking or substance abuse, by the way. Another way I can interpret this spread is you are dealing with someone from the past. The Judgment card could symbolize somebody from the past. The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection, right? Judgment is clarifying the Four of Cups. So it's possible that somebody whom you rejected in the past, they are coming back, and they will try again with you. They will try to start a relationship with you. And it'll be 100% up to you as to what you want to do here. I don't really see it as being a rejection at this point, because the Four of Cups was the first card that came out. So this is that happened in the past, right? And with the Lovers card and Justice, this is you making a decision. And with Temperance, by the way, all three cards are about decision making, right? The Lovers is a card of a choice, then Justice is all about you making this judgment call with the Judgment card, but Justice is all about, so what is it going to be? It's the verdict, and you're the one making this verdict. And Temperance, this is you kind of trying to figure out whether you want this person or not, right? This is you, because Temperance, those two cups right there, they could represent you thinking one way, thinking the other way, and it's like pouring your thoughts out of one glass, out of one cup into another cup. This is you trying to make a decision, right? So yeah, it'll be up to you as to what you want to do with this person. But we've got 4 major arcana cards here for a reason. It's going to be an important weekend, so if you decide to give this person a chance, your life will change in a big way. All right, cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.